Thank you again for the questions. As you and I discussed earlier today, you do raise good questions and we take them seriously. What you're referring to is what the city calls the partnership compensation model. That model was brought to the city by our new city manager who came from the City of Alameda about 15 months ago and implemented that model in Alameda. It was brought to the city at that time about 15 months ago. And what that model does, it basically ties salary increases to the performance of the city's revenues. It's the best way to compensate our employees. So when the city does well, they do well. When the city doesn't do well, they do not do well. It is also a way for the employees to contribute to the health of the city's finances. So the concept makes a lot of sense. It is a much better concept than your traditional compensation model where you give out raises of 2, 3, 4, 5% regardless of the economy. This concept makes sense. So that's the concept that we are going to implement with our labor unions, where basically their salary increases in future years are going to be tied to increases in the city's revenues. You're absolutely right, Jason, and we communicate very directly, and I communicate very directly with the council as well. If the sales tax increase through Measure Z is approved, that will be an increase in the city's revenues. We frankly were not thinking of that when this compensation model was implemented in concept 15 months ago, because 15 months ago there was no need for Measure Z. 15 months ago the city thought that there was no shortfall, and all of a sudden the shortfall became real. We had to make cuts, and we had to make a very difficult decision to place Measure Z on the ballot. Now, the only other thing that I will say is we anticipated that there could be years when the revenue increases would be so significant, and we did not want for those revenue increases to lead to significant salary increases for employees. So in this model, what we have done is we applied brackets to the salary increases. In every single year, employees are going to get some minimum pay, but at the same time, there's a maximum on the salary increase that they're going to get for every single year. For some years, the brackets are 2 to 4%. There are some years when they're 3 to 5%. In the proposed police contract, the bracket is going to be 0 to 6%. So those are all the facts.